Hello and welcome to Potg Geeks. This is an unboxing video for the Adeptus Mechanicus Sicarians. This is the Infiltrator video. The rough stock video should already be up, so this is a video for the alternate version of this box set. So we'll go through the whole thing again. Here's the box, there's the back, done. Right, so now for the difference. I'll get it open. And we'll show you the screws in case you haven't watched the rough stock video, and then we'll just get on to do the Infiltrators. So we've got some Terminator size bases, we've got some transfers, and we've got the instructions. Get rid of the box. So the instructions, if you're doing the rough stock, because it's 1 to 4, 10 to 14, which you can see on the other video, but on this video we're doing the Infiltrators, which is 1 through 9, straight through. So hopefully these will be about the same to put together. I'm hoping they're a bit less damaged.
Yeah.
Because the screws on the other one were a little bit fractured, shall we say. Have a look, see how these ones have been put together, see how these fare. But there's the bases. How are these ones looking?
Looks like they've been torn apart again.
Torn apart,
Yeah.
some of the ones. Okay, where's the sword for the boss? I'm going to have to look at that before it comes off the sprue. Yeah, it's a little bit. If you look at that, that's where the fracture was in the other one. It's just bending a bit there, so that's not as bad as the other one, but it was fractured along that bit. And I guess it's not the process; it's more the pulling apart bit, because it is the bit you'd hold on to, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was meaning to you.
In fact, looks like whoever's held on to that bit has lost a bit of paint on it.
Oh yeah.
Evidence.
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 Should call you Columbo then.
There you go. So whoever was doing it had a bit of paint on the finger or something beforehand, so that is the part they've held on to when they've been breaking the sprue into to go into the box. So investigation over. We have discovered the
firmly established
that's what's done it. And that's probably better than it being the process and actually the models.
Yeah.
It was just a random occurrence. But Games Workshop, if you're watching, please take your time. There's no rush to get all these models out, really there isn't. You don't need to break them in the process. Anyway, enough whinging, let's get on with this. So we got the Infiltrators this time. And get the book out. So 1 through 4, just like the rust stalkers, will be very light. Going through the body parts, which is 1, 2, 3 and 16 for the backpack. And then we've got the base to put that on. And then 2 is 4, 5, 6, 17. And then so on and so forth. 10, 11, 12 and 19. And 13, 14, 15, 20. And these will be the first 4 models, the rank and file models for the squad, and then the leader will be done separately, so it's just like the other ones. So I'm going to skip through going through a little bits that we discovered during this. If you want to watch anything on that, watch the rust stock video, and we'll get them to this stage and I'll be back with you. Okay, so there's the 4 bodies I'll put together, exactly the same as before. So now we want to move on to the next stage, which is the next page, Sicarian Infiltrators. So we'll get that. I'll now move those guys up. So now we want parts 98, 92, 93 and head 97, which just reminds me of the probe droids from Star Wars now, from the beginning of Empire Strikes Back. It just needs those little dangly legs as well.
No, it's the MASH.
It's the MASH robots, is it?
Yeah.
From the old MASH.
Adverts.
MASH
Smash.
makes MASH.
Yeah.
Ah, right. Or was it Smash makes MASH? I can't
Smash
remember.
makes MASH.
I don't know. I do remember the adverts.
Yeah, me too.
They're like vivid colours, weren't they? Like pink and blue and red and green or something. I can't remember.
They have little saucers for heads, little Martians.
They do look a bit like them.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. So I'll get this one together. It should be pretty much like the
The previous one.
The previous one, just with a different head and a different backpack. So when I get to the head and the backpack, I shall be back. Okay, and here's the body. There he is, just like the other one. And the first head, there we go, for him. There it is. The connections for the heads are right on top of them, and they're quite thick connections. I just tried to cut one off with a knife, and it was a bit too thick for the knife to go through without potential slippage and cutting everything else off like the antennae. So the only way to get them off is with the clippers, really, and it leaves a big clump of rubbish there you've got to get rid of later. So they're a bit bad then.
A bit stupidly placed,
yeah,
say.
they could do with a better thing, because it's the head part, because of where it is. So I'm going to have to file that down a bit.
It would be better if it was a thinner.
Yeah, I could cut it off with a knife then.
Yeah.
But it's fine, we'll just file it down. It's just a bit faffier. I mean, the old miniatures used to be like this all the time. We've got a bit blasé with all the newfangled miniatures all being so well and not having many mould lines on them, I think. So when we get a mould line, it's like, oh god, it's like, is this the Dark Ages? So we get a little bit... a
bit panicky.
Bit panicky.
Bit whingy.
But these are fitting together very nicely. There's the head for this dude. And there is a little pipe which he goes into, and he goes into the centre chest bit there as well. So there we go. I should be back in a second with the backpack. Okay, so there's the backpack. Pretty straightforward to put together, that one. Much easier than the Ruststocker one. It's got a little data slate type thing there and a servo skull, so that's very cool. There's the parts of the backpack. Yeah, 103, 102, 101, 94. All goes together really easily. So the next thing to do is stick the backpack on and then make the weapons choices. Okay, so the weapons. We got a choice of a gold, Taser Gold, 84, power sword, 721, a flechette, is that how you say that? Blaster?
Flechette, yeah.
Which is part 66 through 76, 74 even. So that's just different blasters. I presume they're all the same since it hasn't...
Yeah, they're all pretty much the same, yeah.
On the sprue. Sub-carbine, which is part 77, and a magazine for the sub-carbine. So I'm actually going to go with the power sword sub-carbine combination. My reasoning for that is a flechette has 5 attacks, but it's strength 2. You do get shred, but I just feel that it's less reliable. And while it's cool rolling all those dice, I'm just... The guns, you know, you get 3 attacks, strength 4 instead with the sub-carbine, which is good. It's alright. It's alright. It's not too bad. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And then the choice of the Taser Gold or the power sword. I just like the old-fashioned power sword. It's just me. I prefer...
Yeah,
them look like gladiuses as
yeah,
well.
I was going to say that. The swords look like Roman gladiuses.
Yeah, there's one there.
They are pretty cool.
And I like the look of these power swords, they're cool. Like you say, they're like Roman gladiuses. There you go, there's the power sword. Ready to go on. And there is the sub-carbine, which is a cool machine gun looking thing, if you ask me anything. The other gun looks cool, don't get me wrong, the flechette looks really cool as well. It looks like a submachine gun as well. They're just like 2 different types. I'll show you that on the sprue though, in case you didn't see it. That is. But they're all the same. And all the gladiuses are the same as well. So I'm going for that combination. Right or wrong, that's the one I would prefer. It's a hard choice actually, because the decision to roll all those dice and have shred is pretty cool. But I'm not a massive fan of the Taser Gods, to be honest.
They look like large versions of a tuning fork.
Yeah. I mean, what they do is cool, but it's just how they look. The lance one looks alright. The big lance one on the
walker.
On the walker.
Yeah.
On the dragoon.
Dragoon, yeah.
That looks alright, but as far as the small ones go, they do look like tuning forks. Okay, so there we go. A bit fiddly. I would suggest that you put the arms on before the backpack, unlike the instructions. A bit easier to get them on that way. And probably put the gun arm on first as well. There we go. I did it all the other way around. So that's cool. It's a cool model. I like him. There's a lot going on there.
Looks cool.
It does look cool. Cool. So we'll get on with the other ones, and they'll be the same armament because you can only have them armed the same way. And this is how to build. If you don't want the leader, if you're just having like another 5 to add to an existing squad or something, you don't have a princeps leading them. This is how you build the 5th model. So there's an extra body on there. I presume therefore an extra head. An extra parts to make existing one. So there we go. So the first infiltrator, or infiltrator 2 in this case, you need a head 56, and it looks like we've got some sort of antennae to stick onto him, and that's part 87. So we'll get those 2 bits done, then we'll move on to the weapons. Okay, so there we go. Antennae goes on the backpack, just that, and the head just goes on just as normal. Each of these heads will be individual to the body, so they're not interchangeable, much like the Rust-Stalker heads. So the next part we need is 2761 for the arms, the power sword 67, sub-carbine 77, and one of the magazines again. They seem to be all the same. I'll be back with you in a second. Okay, so here's Infiltrator 2. And there he is, sort of leaning forward, blasting away with sub-carbine. Very cool. I do like these models. They're very. I do like them. I don't. They're my favourite of the AdMech models so far. Well, Sicarian version anyway. If you listen to rumour, we're going to get some more Adeptus Mechanicus models in a different codex. Apparently. Yeah. So the rumour mill says, if you put any stock into the rumour mill. I think it's going to be called Cult Mechanicus.
Alright.
But we'll see what happens. The rumour mill also says the Eldar are next, so...
Eldar?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah, I know. So, rumours everywhere, but then I believe things when I see them. And I can see these guys are cool. So, we'll move on to the next one now. Infiltrator 3, which is this body, I think. Is it? Is it that one? Or is it that one?
I think it's that one.
It's that one. It's this body. There we go. That's a perfect match. So it's head 57, antennae 88, order 66, and then the arms for this one will be 29, 69 for the sword, and then again 77 and a magazine for the carbine, along with arm 62. So I'll stick all these together and show you the next one. Okay, so there he is. Sort of blasting almost from the hip, and then he's got a back with his sword coming up. There's a lot of very cool motion in that. It does look awesome. I have to take those Mechanicum symbols off the back, so that might be a conversion thing. For the dark Mechanicum. We shall see. Anyway, moving on to the next one. This one requires head 59, antennae 90, arms 33, 64, and then again 73 for the sword, and 77 for the carbine. And it's this body here, leaning forward, I think. Yeah, I think so. I'll be back when he's done. There we have Infiltrator number 4. So for the last one, which is the last body by default, there we go. We want head 60, antenna 91, we want the sub-carbine, again, same again, we want the sword, power sword, number 74.
Actually that's 75.
Is it?
Yep, 74 is one of the other guns, one of these guns here.
Alright, so that's wrong then.
Well, if you look there, you've got 74 there, so you
And 74
can't
there.
have it there
Oh yeah,
by
What's your-
default.
so that's incorrect printing.
Yeah, so
But,
that should be 75.
75.
Because that's the
though.
only sword that's left.
So yeah,
Yeah,
Cool.
so there's all your pieces.
cool. I'll put them together. Okay, so there's the last of the Infiltrators. And there he is. Pretty easy to stick together. All in all. Let's get them all out there. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. So it's them stuck together. Whoosh. There we go. So there's the full squad. Bit of zooming. There you go. What do you think, Laura?
They're pretty cool, actually. The stances on them are very dynamic.
Yeah.
Again, loads of motion in them. Same with the others.
Quite large models, aren't they, for
They
height?
are actually for height and very
Suppose the extra
spindly.
Extra bits on the legs, isn't it?
Yeah, they're like spindle legs.
They've got a normal sized body, then they've got these extra long legs and probably a bit extra long arms, really, if you look at them.
Yeah, it's like a body, aren't they? A main torso, and then the rest of it's been hacked away, hasn't it? Really.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, I enjoyed it.
Pretty cool.
They're pretty good to put together.
Didn't seem as
Just-
fiddly as the other.
No, not really. But then again, that's the second set we've done, so I'm more used to putting
we're
it
a bit
together.
more, yeah, savvy.
I think the other one that was fiddly again was the leader, but he wasn't as fiddly as the Ruststock leader.
Mm.
But again, not fiddly like impossible to do, just like okay.
Mm.
But hopefully you've learned something from us doing them. Maybe we've taught you something to do with it. Again, there wasn't much flash on these guys. There's only a little bit you need to scrape off.
Just the helmets into it.
Yeah, oh yeah, the helmets. They're the worst bits. The bits on the top of the helmets. You can still see a bit on that one. They're the bits that need the most work, because it's obviously where your eye's drawn as well, so you don't want to miss that bit. And the other thing I'm going to take the mechanicum symbols off the back once it's all dry, and that's it really, and just do his cloak up a bit, make it a bit ragged looking. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to redo the rest of the painting to make it dark mechanicum, because they do look sinister, because they look less human. The less human they look, the more sinister they look, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So what I've had to do quite a bit on the Rangers, which you'll see in a forthcoming video if you have not seen it already. I'll show you how I've tied them up a bit and made them look a bit more dark. Removed the mechanicum symbols. Yeah, cool.
Excellent.
Yeah, excellent. So I enjoyed putting them together. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And you can join us again next week for some more mechanicum fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully the Codex video will be up tonight, maybe tomorrow, depends how much time we get.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen the Ruststalker video, you can go and watch that. It's very similar to this, just with the different parts. So cool. So thanks again, guys.
Thanks very much for watching.
Yeah.
Hope to see you soon.
Hope to see you soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.